Cool and effortless style is achieved when you figure out what truly works for you in real life and what brings out the best in you at the same time. In this series, I will help you take the first steps in order to build and maintain your very own cool individual wardrobe that you want to keep forever. Hey all you beautiful ladies, it's Sine. I am here today with the 5th episode of my effortless style series. I've been really excited about sharing this one with you because it's something that you have been asking me on advice for such a long time. We're in November and winter is just around the corner. It's already getting pretty cold here in Denmark. So exactly how can you dress in a way that unites style with the fact that you need to keep warm and you need to wear something that's practical enough for rain and snow and all that jazz? If you want to know, then just keep on watching. So basically what I'm gonna do is talk you guys through 3 different looks that take the weather in consideration in some way. So let's just have a look at the first outfit. So the first look is kind of a very autumn appropriate outfit. It's meant for those very rainy days. And depending on where you're going, you could also add a pair of water-resistant trousers to this look. So in that way, it would be very suitable for taking the dog out for a walk in the rain, or if you have to ride your bike home from work and it's just dripping. The look I made here though is sort of a smart, practical look. So it's probably more suitable for when it's only drizzling and not like completely raining. You could wear this outfit for if you're gonna go on festivals or if you're gonna go shopping downtown. You could also replace the wellies with a pair of sneakers if you're, for example, going on a trip somewhere to a larger city where you're gonna be walking a lot. The jeans, the knitted jumper and the jewelry is sort of what I wear on a daily basis, so that's what kind of keeps this look stylish as well, even though it's very practical. Adding a hat like a beanie or a Baker Boy cap is probably one of my best tips for when it's raining and when it's windy, because it keeps your hair in place, it keeps it from constantly flying in on your face. And then if you go somewhere where you need to take off the hat, you can always put up your hair in a messy bun. If you want to go all the way, I suggest that you add a water-resistant bag to the look as well. In Denmark, we have a brand called Grünbag, and the cool thing about this brand is that they make the bags out of sustainable materials and recycled materials, and of course they're water resistant, so I really want to get my hands on one of those soon. I've purchased both my raincoat and my wellies on the Danish secondhand webshop Trendsales, and they're both from great quality brands, and I really love the detailing on them, so it's not all plain, it's also kind of cool pieces even though they are very practical. So in that way they look a bit more stylish, so that's definitely also a tip from me to you, to go for something that has a high level of detailing, something that adds something else than just being all plain. The wellies have a very sturdy sole, plus there's some sort of fuzzy lining inside so that they keep your feet warm all day. So yeah, that was look number 1. The next look is definitely meant for those very cold winter days where you're freezing to the bone. So a few of the things that I'm actually gonna bring into my winter capsule is my down parka from way back and a pair of more practical boots. I got my parka coat 3 years ago and I still love it to death. It keeps me warm every winter. It has this faux fur hood which is detachable and makes it super easy to pop into the washing machine if it gets dirty, because let's face it, when you have a cute little dog that likes to jump up against you all the time, you're gonna get pretty muddy sometimes. I just think this coat is super stylish, even though again it's very practical. I love the length, it cuts just above my knees, and I love the fact that it has a 2-way zipper so that if I'm sitting down I can undo the zipper in the lower part of the jacket and still be able to move my legs. Also if I'm gonna go ride a bike or something similar, so that's definitely something to look out for. A 2-way zipper is a must in a coat that has this kind of length. So I got these Wolverine boots last year and I got them from my brother's girlfriend, who actually got them from a third person. So these boots have kind of been around the block. They are in such great condition though, you can hardly tell that they've been used. They keep my feet warm and they're so comfortable. And again, they have a sturdy sole that makes sure that if the ground is very slippery, you know, if there's snow or something similar, they make sure that you don't slip around too much. So overall, a great practical boot, a great hiking boot as well. So I would layer up maybe a long sleeve t-shirt underneath the jumper. I would put on a hat and a pair of gloves, maybe even a scarf to stay completely warm during those very freezing winter days. And for all these items, all these looks that I'm showing you, I'm gonna make sure to link something similar down below. So lastly, I made a look that is sort of for the transitional periods during the year, so between summer and autumn and winter and spring. You know, just these periods during the year where you can't really figure out the weather, where it's just acting all strange and you can't figure out whether it's gonna rain or be sunny. So I created a look that serves different purposes. So you have the sunglasses for if it's gonna be sunny, you have the umbrella so you're ready if it's gonna be raining. Also, I added a hat to the look again to keep your hair in place if you're having it down and you want to keep it from constantly flapping into your face. So the rest of the look is pretty simple and is something that I would wear on a daily basis. And in this look, you could either choose to wear a wool coat like I'm doing here, or you could wear a trench coat instead. So the wool coat is obviously more suitable for cooler days and the trench coat is more suitable for the warmer days. I've then added a pair of edgy, more dressy boots to kind of balance out the outfit. Then I added a basic jumper underneath my coat. And again, if the weather is more warm, you could just go for a t-shirt and maybe just wear a trench coat instead. I'm really dreaming of the trench coat from Everlane because I just love the color. I think it is the most perfect basic trench coat I've ever seen. I love the length, I love all the detailing. Again, I think I already said this once, but the color is just spot on. I feel like the color on trench coats is something that's hard to get completely right. Another great thing is that it is water resistant and I just know it's gonna be great quality. So in the near future, I'm gonna invest in that trench coat. So that was my top 3 practical yet stylish looks. I really hope you liked them and found them inspiring. Don't forget to check out the description box because everything I've shown in the video will be linked down below, at least similar items, because as you know, many of the things I show you are my own old purchases. So I'll make sure to link something similar down below. On a final note, I'd just like to add that obviously you could wear sneakers to any of these looks. So if you're gonna go somewhere where you're gonna be walking a lot, for example, like a trip to a city, you can always wear the sneakers and still look on point. To me, it's very much about investing in something that has great detailing, something that is great quality from the inside and out and just looks great. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you lasted all the way to the end, I just want to thank you. I wish you all a wonderful day and I hope to see you all in the next one. Bye guys.